performance. You've given on this screen at Sundance, and we're happy to have you back. And would you just talk about what it was like to make this movie a little bit?
Well, I really, I didn't want to put myself through torture after three really traumatic movies. So I really wanted to do something fun and lighthearted with lots of heart that didn't say funny lines with great syntax. And I actually, Josh and I and other people on the stage share the same agent, and she showed me these pages when he only had 40 of them. And ever since I read it, I wanted to do it. He didn't probably trust her at first. But
I'm sure I just didn't know you.
But
Once I knew you would have got it.
But it's a lot of fun to work on this movie. I mean, it was just such a great ensemble cast. It was so beautiful. Josh did 1,000 different jobs on this movie. It's really remarkable. So it was just a lot of fun. Yeah, that was not a great answer.
That's a great answer. Thank you. So you got it.
Do I?
I think it's great that you put your parents in the movie.
Oh, my parents, yeah. My dad was sitting behind me at the retirement dinner, every shot they have. And my mom gives the withering, disapproving look at the end of the retirement dinner.
Okay.
She's a natural. she's the loveliest, by the way. I'm not saying anything. There she is.
Sure, the gentleman on the end there. Yes, you.
So, I liked it. I just have a question. What do you enjoy the most about shooting this? I mean, I know you were directing it, but besides, what do you enjoy the most about it? And just a second question about yourself. In that scene where when you were writing, when I am blank age, she will be this age. Have you ever done that? I don't know. I mean, personally, I have done that.
I think a lot of people have done that. Right? Some version of that. We're all weird list makers and math doers. I don't think I've done that really. I mean, maybe very quick computations in my head, but nothing that formal. In terms of, you asked what I liked the best? Kind of?
Directing it. About directing.
What do I like the best about directing? Well, I like getting to work with people I admire so much, and I wrote this part for Richard. He did a favor basically for me in the first movie and did this small part, and I wrote this part for him. I was desperate to work with him more extensively, and I didn't know I wrote this part for Lizzie, but I did. And I've always been such a huge Allison Janney fan, and she went. She's just stunning in this movie. And she went to Kenyon College, so it was just this great story that we both got to come back to our alma mater and film this movie. And John I met in LA, and I just think he's such a find. And Elizabeth Reeser I've been friends with. She was at Juilliard when I was at NYU. I've known her for years. And Zach I met at the Maui Film Festival a few years ago, and I just thought, man, he might be really good in this role, and he sure was. So I think I love that. Like, I come from the theater, like ensembles, and that's where I came of age, and I like being a part of something. I like having a common purpose with feeling like you're all, in it together. So I love that, and I love this weird thing that I sit down and I write things, and then suddenly I'm watching a monitor, and it's like this weird manifesting thing where it just comes to life, and there's something really thrilling about that.
Well, that's a great way to wrap this up, which is actually what we have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Radnor.